Miles from Wicklow, 5-4 favourite now. 2-1 for El Rio, and Spago is 9-2. They are the three market leaders, all at the post, and they'll be due off in just over a minute's time. Starters flags up for the opener. And they're off and racing. Our opening race today on Spring Family Race Day is the Ascot Racecourse supports Ascot United Warriors maiden hurdle race, and at a steady tempo, El Rio has the stage to himself as he comes down towards the first of 10 flights of hurdles. El Rio then pops over that handily enough from Spago in second place and Miles from Wicklow in third. Behind those leaders, James Jett is in amongst runners. Know When to Hold'em's on the wide outside, and just in behind these from post to pillar is just about last of all. So the leader is El Rio. They've taken the first two safely, and now they round the home bend for the first time and race through the 2 mile start and are about to head past very busy, enthusiastic enclosures here today. Great to see so many people here of all ages as El Rio leads from Miles from Wicklow, disputing second with Spago. Behind those is James Jett and Know When to Hold'em as they take the next. El Rio is jumping off to the right here once again. Did that last time as well. And from post to pillar is the back marker. I wondered at first whether he was just fishing for a little bit of different ground, but I just think it's a habit of his just to ease to the right, and he jumped that one well. That's El Rio over the fourth safely. He leads from Miles from Wicklow in second place, followed then by Spago in third. James Jett is in fourth place, and then comes Know When to Hold'em, and Know When to Hold'em followed closely from post to pillar, being the back marker, as there are now just 7 lengths covering first to last, and they turn away in what is now a bright afternoon here at Ascot towards flights 5 and 6, which are on the downhill part of the run, heading towards the far side of the track. So they've got 1.5 miles left to run, and they're now racing towards the next flight, which sees El Rio still out in front. El Rio over safely from both Miles from Wicklow and Spago. The other 3 in line now. James Jett on the inside to the outer, that is Know When to Hold'em, and from post to pillar is now very keen amongst runners. He's been set alight somewhat and not settling as they take the next of their flights. And now a good long run down through Swindley Bottom and on towards the final 4 flights of hurdles. Leader is still El Rio, showing the way from Miles from Wicklow and Spago on the outside with the yellow sleeves, and the other 3 in touch with Know When to Hold'em on the outside of James Jett and just the back marker from post to pillar as they take the Swindley Bottom turn. And this brings them inside the final mile of the contest with now just 4 flights of hurdles left to take. So El Rio who was so unlucky not to register a win last time out at Chepstow. Crumpled late there. In front here and has been untroubled with this lead. Spago and Miles from Wicklow have been wanting to sit behind him throughout the contest, and they stay there, second and third. Oh, Miles from Wicklow, a bad mistake there. Miles from Wicklow blundered pretty badly, soon recovered. Meanwhile, James Jett's under pressure in behind them. Over the next, that was the third last, with From Post to Pillar fifth, and Know When to Hold Him has dropped away rapidly and is a well-beaten horse as they move on now towards the home turn in our opener. Now, James Jett's floundering a bit, so too From Post to Pillar. So now 3 horses have gone clear in the opener. We've got El Rio with Miles from Wicklow trying to recover after that pretty serious mistake. And Spago just about in touch as well in third. They're 7 lengths clear now from James Jett as they race on towards the second last flight. El Rio jumped that one fast and well. He lands some 5 lengths clear from Miles from Wicklow and Spago, and now they race on down towards the final flight. El Rio and David Bass clear. If he can jump the last, the race his. He's over safely this time and onto the run-in with a 10-length advantage, and it's all really comfortable for him. His name is El Rio, and he dances in the Ascot sunshine today. Wins really well. El Rio by 10 or 12 lengths from Miles from Wicklow in second place, and Spago was third home.